I think separate education are good.
The boys are object to the girls with the badly.
If their parents trust their daughters.
Sometimes parents also not supporting in co-education.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. So today we are going to conduct the debate on the topic of co-education. My name is Vinod Kumar and I am going to conduct the debate on co-education, and so in that case we have arranged two groups. So one, those are supporting the co-education, those are supporting co-education, and those who are do not support the co-education, they are separate group. And there will be the one loser team and there will be the one winner team, and the loser team will feed us samosas. Now my opponent team will be describe some points and they will tell us something about separate education. So Mr. Ubaidullah wants to introduce about separate education.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, all panelists, and we are going to talk about very beautiful topic, separate education and co-education. I am not favor in co-education. I am favor in separate education. Firstly, we have understand what is separate education. The separate education is the educating male and female separate classes. Sometimes parents also not supporting in co-education because boys and girls are not comfortable feel in co-education.
I'm also supporting the co-education because co-education play an important role to develop our confidence level. When boys and girls study together, where the main object of is learning is to build the confidence. The co-education is very much important for the building the confidence level. When girls and boys study together, they will never lose their confidence level. This is how when the girls and boys are learning together, they will fully confident when they speak together. They are fully confident where speak to the any male teacher. They are fully confident to speak their female teacher as well, and they are fully confident to introduce any opposite gender. And co-education also plays an important role to equalize the gender quality.
To the all panelists, first of all, I start with the name of Allah, who is the most gracious and the most merciful. And secondly, I would like to introduce myself. Myself, Sagar Raj from Matli by caste Megwad. Today we are all gathered here for the debate on co-education, and I am favor in separate education because there in our environment, in our society, there is a few, I think there is a few benefits of co-education, but there is lots of problems created in the institute and the organization and the schools. There is lots of problems. That's why I am favor in the separate education. And the separate education where the boys and girls can get the knowledge in separate classrooms, in separate schools. It is a very good thing for our environment and for our atmosphere. There is a lots of disordering of co-education centers and institutes. And one thing that's Mr. Imran said, that parents are not allowed their daughters to the to get knowledge or to to study in the co-education systems because there is they have not confidence level. But I would object on that there is not less of confidence, but their parents are not allowed to their daughters to get knowledge in the education system of co-education because they trust on their daughters. They trust on their daughters, but they don't trust the atmosphere of co-education, where the boys and girls are sit together. The boys are object to the girls with the badly.
I object. as Mr. Sagar told us, that the parents trust their daughters, but they do not trust the atmosphere. If their parents trust their daughters, then they why they do not let him to study in the co-education? If they trust in their daughter, if they trust their daughters, then why they oppose their daughters? It is the less of skills. It is a less of education. It is also a part of less of education. If they are trusting their daughter, then what is the point, and why they do not leave their daughter in the co-education system? In co-education system, where he or she will face the opposite genders. In opposite genders, everyone will be learned, and they have a speak power to question an opposite gender with opposite gender. If they have a ability to question opposite genders, they will learn a lot of knowledge as well.
I object on this point that Mr. Vinod asking that they will trust on their daughters, but they don't trust there is a skills of education less than on their parents. This is not a point. The point is that in our society there is lots of problems in the institute of co-education system. I have seen, and many of problems I have seen and heard on the newspapers also. There is a case of in our city. There's a teacher is married with his students in our city, and there is lots of points others I have read in the newspapers that the girls and boys fall in love and they go away from their schools to the other cities. They left their homes, they left their education, and they destroy their future also. This is a main point of co-education in which lots of problems we face. Now I would
I want to say at this point I want to say something.
I objection, and I want to answer the question of Mr. Ubedullah that when parent did not support the children to study together, the student will not able to talk female teacher or any other person. When he was when he were going to study in higher skill centers, he will be not able to talk any other, and and his confident level will be decreased.
Assalamu alaikum, my friend. And secondly, I would like to introduce myself. This is Mr. Sujal, and today our debate is co-education and separate education. And now I want to support this separate education. And my opposite team, Sir Mr. Vinod, said that the co-education is a good. I think co-education are good, but I think separate education are good. Because this generation is not good, the co-education system is the good of separate education system. In the center is the many problems. There we the girls and boys they learn and they read together. There are many problems, but I think separate education is a good because there are many problems. There the boys and girls they read together. There are fell in love, and there are create many problems because it is good in the separate education. There are many problems.
First of all, start with the name of Allah, who is the most merciful, the most gracious. Hello, I am Suraj Kumar. My father name is Dano. I cast by Megwad. Today I am topic some points shares co-education. What is co-education? Co-education means where both genders study together and work together and several advantages. Co-education helps students and indicate and socialize with the help opposite genders. Co-education helps students and indicate and socialize with the opposite genders, preparing for them for real life.